Yo guys, what's up, is Krypz, and today I have for you all a hunter set which is based off the new Ace of Spades Ornament. Now this ornament is the Vanguard Deer, which was introduced this season into the Eververse for 600 silver, and if you don't want to purchase it with silver then you can just wait until week 11 where it will be sold in the Bright Dust store. But yeah, I'll also leave some timestamps on screen if you want to skip ahead, and if you do end up liking this video then please drop a like and consider subscribing to the channel, and without further delay it's time to get straight into the set. So as you can see, this is the entire set in transmog screen. Now comparing it to the ornament, you can see why I went with this colour scheme, and you could see I also went ahead and used the Vanguard Deer ornament, which if you don't know has an unshadable red to also match with the red on the gun. And another thing I really like is the use of the Memory of Cave cloak, with this nice ace on the back here matching with the red ace on the side of the gun. Now unfortunately the ace on the cloak here cannot shader, so it will have to remain a full white. But regardless, I think this matches very well with the ornaments and is a great set for any of you which are currently using the lucky pants. But yeah, as for what I used in this set, the helmet here is the Vanguard Deer casque, which if you don't know is from the Eververse archive. Now this entire set is actually what the Ace ornament is based off of, so it blends very well together. In this set though, I've only used the one piece, which is the helmet, and as you could see, when you change up the different shaders, the red remains, and like I mentioned earlier, the only reason why I used this in the set was so that I could get a really nice blue and then a red to match the gun as well. Then the arms are the contender grips from the Guardian Games event. Now these are very nice for a leather look and pair extremely well with the Lucky Pants exotic, but don't worry if you don't have these, as I will show some alternatives later on in the video. Then as for the chestplate, we have the Vest of the Great Hunt, which is from the Last Wish raid. Now for any of you which own the Forsaken expansion, I would 100% go out and get the entire set for this. It is easily one of the best hunter sets in the game. Then as for the boots, we have the Lucky Pants exotic with the Deep Pockets ornament. Now this ornament is also being sold in the Eververse archive, and is an ornament I would definitely recommend for any of you wanting a cleaner look to the Lucky Pants. Now this doesn't mean the normal look would not work, as you could see it looks pretty good, although it does show a bit of those scuff marks, and does not shader the lower part of the boots. And then finally, as for the cloak, is the Memory of Cave cloak, which is currently in legendary engrams, so this can pretty much drop anywhere in the game. Now the great thing about both these shaders is that they're from the shader bundle in the Eververse archive. Now this will only cost you Glimmer and give you access to a plethora of different year 1 shaders, so this is something I'd 100% recommend picking up if you're a new player to the game. So now I'm going to be moving into some alternatives you can use on this set. Starting off with these shaders, there's Vitrified Chronology. Now I actually quite like this shader because of the nice blue that actually still matches with the gun quite well. The only bad part about this shader is the fact that it incorporates some brown, but this is still great if you want a darker look to the set, and this one can sometimes be sold in the Bright Dust store. Then another one that looks quite good is Atlantic Rush. Now this is if you want to incorporate some more of that red. For me personally, it was too vibrant and I didn't really like how bright it was. And one final shade I found to be really good was Resilient Laurel from the Dawning event. This is also pretty good for a blue look if you don't want it being too vibrant. And yeah, now I'm going to be going over some alternative armor pieces you can use on this set. So starting off with the helmet, one I'd highly recommend using is the Illicit Invader mask. Now the great thing about this helmet is that it gives a very nice bounty hunter look, and also incorporates some very nice red glows which help to match with the gun even more. Now although this helmet was from Season of the Drifter, you can actually get the entire set from Jir. Now if you don't know, Jir has been reselling a bunch of Sunset armor, and among these sets will be all the Illicit armor, even the Sentry and even the Reaper. So when Jir does sell the entire set, then I'd highly recommend picking this one up. And also don't underestimate any of the rare or uncommon helmets. Among the best is Shadow Spectre and also the Wastelander mask. These are also very good for these bounty hunter sort of looks. And a final helmet recommendation would be Skerrin Corvus. Now I'm only recommending this because Festival of the Lost is returning soon, and when this event does return you will be able to purchase the entire Skerrin Corvus set. Now the great thing about this, like Vanguard Deer, is that it has an unshadable red, so you could pair this helmet in a more scavenger set, and also having the red on the sides here which is unshadable to match with the gun even more. Now as for some alternative arms, I would 100% recommend the Couturier set. As you can see on the side here, the entire set is quite good for a full cloth look. Now if you didn't get this set last season, then you will have to wait until Witch Queen, as that is when the set will return into the Eververse archive. Now if you want a nice alternative pair of arms which are obtainable right now, then I'd recommend the Insight Rover. These are currently dropping from legendary engrams and offer a nice blend between cloth and also plating. Now I went ahead and switched out the shader for Atlantic Rush, and this is also great for any of you looking to incorporate more red into the set. Now moving on to some alternative chest plates, we have the Deer and Hunter vest. As you can see, not too bad for a common chest plate, and also flows quite well into the boots here. Then another chest plate is the Moonfan X7 rig. As you can see, it's a nice blue and white look. And if you didn't know, the white is not shadable, so this is good for any of you which are looking to incorporate some more white into the set. And from the same dungeon, there's also the flowing vest, which offers a more simplistic look. And then as for the final chest plate, I'd recommend the Lux vest. Now the entire Lux set is pretty good from the archive. I would definitely recommend the Lux set over all the others if you're new to the game, as a lot of the pieces can work throughout many different sets. And then finally, I want to show you all what Ghost Shell, Ship and Sparrow I used to pair with the set. So as you can see here with the Ghost Shell, I chose the Knight's Peace Shell from the Trials of the Nine in Year 1. This was to incorporate a nice blue glow to match with the base colour of the set. Then the vehicle I used with the Blacklight Razor. Now this is from the Solstice Eververse, and this was again to match with the Ghost Shell. And I chose Satu Tribe to get these nice blue wavy colours. And then finally I used the Queen of Hearts, which is from a Forsaken pre-order. As you can see, I used Satu Tribe as well, and if you didn't know, this is actually Kate 6's ship. So yeah, that's pretty much the entire set and all the alternatives I wanted to show you all. Let me know what you think of the exotic ornament as well as the set in the comments below. And yeah, if you haven't already, please drop a like and consider subscribing to the channel. Also go ahead and check out my Lucky Pants fashion video. This will also give you some great set ideas for what you can do with the Lucky Pants exotic, both with and without the ornament. And yeah, thank you all so much for the amazing support and for almost 29,000 subscribers. Stay safe, and I'll see you all in the next video.